Hey guys, it's Cleanup Thursday with your girl. Some things y'all need to know about me. My favorite color is pink, and my birthday is in September. I'm not 5, I'm not 6, I'm not 7, I'm not 8, and I'm not 9. And I'm not 10. I am. I am. Not like young, because I'm not that young. My name is Giselle, and I want to become a small influencer. And y'all don't know me too well, so let me get to that. I have a phone, an iPad, and a laptop. And I go to a somewhat kind of private school, because not a lot of people are in it. And, wait, pause. Before we get into the video, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so every time y'all Queen posts, y'all can get notified. Because, like, come on now. I know y'all want to listen to the Queen stories. And I have a lot of story time to tell y'all. Since it's not a lot of people in that school, a lot of people have beef. So while we clean up today, oh yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, like I just said. And turn on the notification bell, because y'all Queen is going to be posting a lot. I want to say too much, because this is only going to be my 3rd video, because I deleted all my other videos. I did not want those videos anymore. I deleted them. They're gone. So story time while I clean up the kitchen. I'm not halfway done. I've cleaned out the microwave, and now it's time to move on to up there. I'm just going to finish wiping down the stove first. So we're going to get this all-purpose cleaner. I'm going to try not to get it on my stuff. And I'm going to like move it a little so y'all can have an effect. So story time number 1. Is somebody in the school? It's like this one boy in the school. Every single girl likes him, not me. At one point I did, but like, and then I just I don't know. So I'm gonna move it closer. I'm gonna move it closer so y'all can hear me better. But at some point, like, yeah, I liked him. He is pretty cute. He matches my energy and has a great personality. He said he doesn't like from other girls. He did say he liked it in me. What a shock. He doesn't really talk that much. He does have friends. He has a couple of them. He has like the whole football team as his friends. And he likes me. I liked him. So yeah. His name is JC. And at one point I did, but I don't do it anymore. But we're just pretty good friends. We talk in class. That's why we always be getting drunk, because we always be talking. So we were talking. And I thought it was just that stare. The other girl in our class who also liked him, she came up to me and she said, and I quote, "Stay away from my man. He's mine. Learn your spot, little girl." I said, "Who are you calling little? I'm literally older than you." She said, "Okay, but does that matter?" I said, "Because I said that's my boo." I said, "That is not your boo, and your boo likes me." She said, "So what? That's my boo. Learn your place." I said, "I'm not gonna learn my place. Your place. I don't like your boo. Your boo needs to learn your boo's place. Your boo belongs to you." I still talk to him because that's my homeboy. That is my homeboy. And that little girl is not gonna come over here and tell me who I can, who I cannot do with. Like, it's not like I liked him. And then we were supposed to be friends. But she paid. Because, and then you like your cousin boyfriend. So now you need to learn your place. You like Johanna. You like your cousin's. She likes her cousin's crush, which is that boy. And she telling me to learn my place. But you're literally trying to go for your cousin's crush. Obviously, you're not a very good cousin if you're trying to go for what you're trying to go for. Like, what? Come on now. That's from what I did. I never really said anything because it wasn't what it is now. Everybody's saying, oh, their friend said she wanted to fight because you keep talking to her boyfriend. And everybody knows that is not her boyfriend. Everybody knows he is out on the loop. He is not dating anybody. And he said he's not going to start dating anytime soon. So we all know that what he don't like her. He said he's going to start dating on his birthday. And his birthday is not here yet. It's actually nowhere near here. So now she's mad, she's upset, and she's mad and she's upset because he likes me and he doesn't like her. So she's mad. She's telling me I need to learn my place. You just stole my boo from me. Big, it was never your boo in the first place. And I literally said that. I said that to her. And she said, baby, that is my boo. You need to learn your place. You need to learn who you're talking to. Because you're never talking to me. You learn who you're talking to. Don't talk to me like that because I ain't your little mama. I said that you're not about to talk about my mama like that because when have I ever talked about your mama? No one in her life on phone. But she has no edges. She said, you haven't. I said, okay. So don't talk about mine because no one, I have never talked about yours. So basically, we finished all over it. And the first time, whole school year, we went outside. We did. So she said, we're finally outside. Do you need that? I said, in fact, I do. So what are you talking about my mom? She said, I'm that girl. I said, you're not that girl. You're that servant. She said, baby, I'm not a servant. Well, who you talking to? I said, well, I know who I'm talking to. The servant. She said, baby, I am not no servant. Like I said, learn who you're talking to. And I said, well, I literally just said who I'm talking to. The servant. And he was like, yeah, she's not wrong. You just trying to start with her. That is not even your boyfriend. She said, whose side are y'all? And everybody literally pointed at me. And like, she got mad. She started away. I said, oh, what about that bang? And she said, goodbye. She said, goodbye. So I said, okay. And I said, okay, that's what I thought. And she came up behind me. She snuck me. And she pushed me. So I turned around. She was right. Baby, you acting like I don't know how to run. So I ran and I pushed her back. She thought it was okay to push me. I was like, no, it's never okay to put your hands on somebody's child that is not your sibling or your child because you don't have kids. So she thought it was okay. We're not. So I put my hand on her. Light hands to light hands. At the morning, my next day. Because I told her that I am not scared. Straight to her face, you about to learn the consequences of what it's like to mess with people just because they like somebody. And she had said, okay, what's up then? And she ran up and she had slapped me in my face. So I ran up and I punched her and then she fell. And then I won and then the teacher had to break it up. And like I said, the teachers had to break it up. They found out that she started it. So guess what? She got in trouble. Because the teacher had said that and the teacher Ben said, because the teacher Ben knew about that we did not like each other because she wanted to start. And the teacher literally said, if y'all are not gonna be friends, then don't talk to each other. I agreed. I said, okay, then I'm not gonna talk to her. So she came up to me and started. He said, you like to start mess. You like to start mess, so you're gonna end this mess. And he said, go give her a hug and be quiet, and I wanna hear about it. And I said, I don't want to. He said, I don't want to. He said, okay, well then it's because you're starting this. Out of literally nothing. And I said, okay, send me an apology. And she said no, and she walked out of the classroom. She said, give me my phone, and she walked out of the classroom. He gave her her phone, and she walked out of the classroom. She called her mom. Her mama came to pick her up. Her mama came to school. I said, give me my phone. I called her. But what did she do? You're not about to go. Put your hands on me first and get mad when I put my hands back on you. But fast forward 2 weeks later, like 2 weeks into the school year later, we see each other. She said, hey, like we cool. But we not. But not. I said, hey, awkward. And she said, girl, what are you doing weird for? You in my home girl. I said, I am not your home girl. She said, huh? Yes, you is my home girl. I said, I am not your home girl. Because you like to start messing with me. You like to start messing with people. And I'm not the messy type. But if you want to be messy, okay, then let me be messy again. Because you know what happened last time? That's why you wasn't here. For those, and then she came back the next week. So then she was like, maybe I didn't want to be up there anyways. And I said, exactly, that's your problem. You're so self-absorbed that you don't even know that you're starting problems out of something that doesn't even make sense. And she said, okay, whatever. Baby, I don't have time for you. I said, okay, I don't have time for you. You think everything is about you. You think just because you have a little money and everything else, so. Maybe I have good money too. Who do you think you are? And I said, who do you think you are? She said, I think I'm that girl. And she put her hair behind her. I said, baby, you're not that girl. And I was talking on the phone. We were allowed to get on the phone. We were like completely done with our work. And she was like, yeah, whatever. And I said, yeah, whatever. Because, baby, who do you think you are? She said, I'm that girl, like I just said. I said, you're not that girl. She said, yes, I am. And she pushed me. I pushed her back. She slapped me. I said, okay, what's up? Why did you just put your hands on her? She said, because I felt like in the too. And what's the thing? She got by putting her hands on somebody. And that's what I said. I said, hey, because no, I still got to look at my lick. And when she was running out the door, I said to the teacher, I still have to get my lick in because she put her hands on me. So just hurry up and make it good. So I went behind her. And I slapped her in the back of the head. I said, bow. In the back of her head. And she went home. I said, turn nothing into something. What you gonna write? So that's that.
Okay, open that. Thank you, sugar.
And that is how that whole thing ended. Like I won the whole thing.